if y'all are fucking raw and clasping fingers while y'all fucking and cuddling and coming over every day, and you know this nigga's schedule, he know your schedule, and y'all been doing that shit consistently, man, y'all together. You don't just sit here and be like, will you be my boyfriend? Will you be my girlfriend? Bitch, you know you send them on their way afterwards. You know, like shit like that, so they get the picture. Like, how can you think that we got something going on, bitch, if we just fucking at 2 in the morning and you going home afterwards? There's no cuddling, you know what I'm saying? So if you want to be a dickhead and say, hey, listen, that's just what it is, you just do actions that don't make them believe it's otherwise. Now, some people are delusional. I've definitely come across hoes that just thought because we was laid up together that we was, I don't know how, but you know, women are different than men. You know what I'm saying?
I know you gotta ask me still.
Delusional.
Because
He needs to ask you to marry him, not to be his fucking
so
nigga.
let me ask you this. If you gotta ask me to be something so serious, why you can't ask me? If you gotta ask me to be something so serious like that, why shouldn't you ask me something that's going to start the progress of us getting to the serious big question?
So I gotta ask you a question before the question? A
Yeah.
prerequisite question?
Because you're not gonna get married to me in fucking 2 fucking days and 2 fucking
Because
months.
you know that meme that they say, oh, don't let a boyfriend stop you from finding your husband, bitch. Because you can get up and walk away at any point. There's nothing keeping us together. We ain't got no joint bank account. We ain't got no chilling. We ain't got no property together. We ain't got no business together. You are just that bitch. That is just a word in the motherfucking dictionary. You know what I'm saying? So why the fuck? Of course, asking someone to be your fiance holds actual weight, whereas, oh, can you be my girlfriend? Can you be my boyfriend? It's like, bitch, you know you with me. Like, we fuck with each other. We're exclusive. Da 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 da. And if you do something to fuck it up, then bomb, bitch, you gotta go. But
So,
I personally don't feel like you need to ask someone, hey, will you be my boyfriend? Will you be my? I personally don't feel that way, but you know, maybe that's why I've been cheated on. Who knows? I don't fucking know.
with me, that is something. Anytime I'm in, that's why I take relationships so serious, because you know I could just dog holes out and keep me an extra man on the side. But things are, you have to ask me when we first start. First of all, everything in my life is consensual. When we consent to have sex, we need to talk about if we're gonna use protection or if we're gonna use condoms. We need to talk about if you have anything that you need to tell me about, anything that I should, you know, take precautionary measure about, this and forth and everything else. Once we get to that point where we decide we want to have raw sex and I have built that trust that you're not going to pass something to me, okay, we're going to be fucking raw, this and forth, cool. Okay, now next step, you didn't call feelings. You didn't tell me you called feelings, because one thing about it, bitch, I'm a dog ass hoe who sits in the pound. So we're going to start there. And then if you want to be exclusive and you feel like I feel that same way, we need to talk about that. That's a conversation that we need to talk about and everything else.
Well, honestly, I guess for me, it's a little bit different because the energy that I bring is different. First of all, I don't pursue women. So if I pursue you and I'm trying to be in a relationship, all right, then, you know, boom, that's what it is. But normally my situationships turn into relationships, or friendships turn into relationships. There's only been 2 women in my life that I actually went after. Like, they weren't like a friend or they hit on me. And the only 2 women in my life that I went after were Liz and Claudia. Liz I was with for 5 years, and you know, Claudia's like 16 months.
I have to. That's just something we have to talk about, because what if I'm giving you this and all that, and I might be just an extremely affectionate person, but yet I'm not ready for a relationship.
Then let the bitch know, because at some point the motherfucker's gonna be like, because listen, that's happened to me before too.
Exactly.
You get the point, hey, so what are we doing? We
Exactly.
chilling.
So how you gonna tell me that we're in a relationship, but you don't know how a bitch may feel? So this
Okay,
whole time you
okay,
think we're in a relationship,
so
but I don't want that.
let me answer your question. If you have to ask me, if it comes to the point where we're laying in bed and it's like, hey, so, you know, what are we doing? We're obviously not in anything serious yet, but now that conversation will open up. Okay, well, listen, I ain't gonna hold you. Like, I fuck with you. Like, and I would definitely, you know what I'm saying, da 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 da. And some people might be like, yo, like, you're my girl, you're my nigga, aren't you? Like, and then the confusion comes in, but I'm not like that. Like, it's just a conversation to be had. Like, okay, if you were doing shit, okay, well, listen, this is how I feel about you. Is it reciprocal? Yes. All right. Well, if you were doing shit, I get it. You didn't know what page you were on. We never had the conversation. We'll cut all that shit off. I want to be with you, and that's that. It's a simple
But
conversation.
that's still
But
literally.
it's also time. If you've been doing that for a year, you know, hold up now, consistently every day, 5, 6 times a week, Rich, you know we go together. But if it's been like 2 weeks, if it's been a month, like that's still fresh, motherfucker. Like you need at least 6 months to shake the tree. It take you about 6 months to get rid of all the hoes,
No,
at
no.
least.
Okay. Just show
I think it takes 3 to 6 months for guys and girls to really, because you got to figure out, like, all right, I'm really fucking with this nigga, huh?
Just change your number.
Okay, maybe that works in your world. Not mine.
But the thing is, though, it's like,
And who the fuck want
I
to keep
just
changing
don't.
their number? Like, in my business?
It took him like 5 months, and then he was like, you know, we're together, and I was like, did you ask me?
And that's what's required for your relationship. Just like how there's people that's cool with, there's husbands that's cool watching their wife get fucked by another nigga. That ain't me, but that's their relationship. So everyone is different, and that's why we're the human race.
Right. But that's why, but me being in what I've been in, having a toxic, crazy relationships and all of that, the biggest problem that people have when it's a toxic relationship is because there's no communication or there's not a clear communication. So
or the communication is
even with, me and Phil not perfect. I done called you one day and be like, look, he getting on my nerves. Mm-hmm. But I sit down and talk to him, and it could be something so minor that causes big ass confusion.
Yeah, well, there's a lot that plays into those situationships, and there's a bunch of different variables. So there's no cookie cutter conversation as to situations and relationships, because there's so many mitigating factors that go into it. So you can't even necessarily speak on that per se. But I do feel you. If anybody feel you, I feel you. You know what I'm saying? So, it must be going down in RR Live because everyone keep talking about how it's going nuts.
Friend, you're toxic.
Toxic.
But I told you, if you were ever gay, me, you cannot date. I feel like I would be punching you all upside your head.
Say what?
Say what?
What you said?
I said, if you were gay, I couldn't date you because I would be punching you all upside your head.
Durell, if I was gay, I would whoop your ass. I would whoop your ass like you was my son, like you stole something from me. Bitch.
Why?
You talking about whooping my ass, nigga? What you just said you was gonna punch me. So if you punch me, I'm gonna punch you back, bitch. You just said that. If I was gay, you would have to punch me in my head because I'm too this or whatever the case is. So my rebuttal was, I would beat your ass. You started talking about hitting me. The fuck? Anyways.
That's crazy. I'm calling the law.
You need to call the Lord. That's what you need to call. Yeah.
Do y'all have any questions? Do y'all have any homoerotic questions for Prince?
No, wait. I'm gonna come right back. I'm gonna go check out RR Live and see what he's talking about. I'm gonna be nosy. I'll be right back.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Well, I'm about to get off of here. Y'all see all those stuff in the back. I gotta go fix my sheets. I gotta go put my sheets up. I gotta go put my towels up. I told y'all I wasn't going live, literally. I just want to go here to do my hair care line. But Prince was like, go live, go live, go live. So I'm about to go.